Holy cow, we're recording again. It's 11:30. Here's my plan. If I can do this live, we'll get back to doing it live, but I really wanted to try and catch up with some of this backlog that we have. It's going to be awkward at first because normally we're streaming and it's really easy to just do. But State of Decay, Borderlands 3 are all projects that I know for a fact we are behind on. Well, I'm behind on everything because streaming, I haven't streamed in 4 or 5 months. I mean, last stream looks like it was April 16th, 2021. I've explained on Twitter, Discord, even in a video what happened there. Grandma wasn't well at first. God, has it been that long? We were still wrapping up homeschool. Oh my God, yeah. We homeschooled the kids last year because of the pandemic. They're in regular school now, which I thought would pretty much seal the deal and we'd be back. I forget how to play this game already.
You never do get used to
But that's not how that worked. Why can't I switch my buttons off? This will be good. It's a good way to be back. I don't think there was too much interest in the vanilla run anyway, but oh well. For to finish what I start while aiming. Oh, is that a new thing? I think I'd still prefer it to be the D-pad. So yeah, we were doing the homeschool thing, and then what happened next is I should brighten this up a little bit. And what oh God, gotta remember this is on super scary mode. Usually it's the contrast that helps the most. There we go. Okay. I missed the days of like streaming The Witcher and Fallout, and the whole day it was just freaking streaming and hanging out with you guys. I guess we'll get back to that. But it'll feel good to be back to that when there's, money. Oh, there's literally an outpost right there. I think the last time I played, I died. I ended up going into business with my brother-in-law, by which I mean I work for my brother-in-law. That's the more accurate way to say it. And that's manual labor construction work, and we're busy all the time. Like I think I am terminally sore at this point. I'm gonna whine a lot because it feels good. Silencer good, and one carbine just sounds cool, right? World War I gun. Man, State of Decay. They just keep adding to this game. I'm impressed. But I listened to their last stream, and sounds like it's winding down. Like most of their team's moving over to State of Decay 3. Hopefully, life will be back to a point where we're just like back to this job before that happens. I want to be. At the very least, we got to be back, even if it's like morning streams or something. But right now, I'm working. He goes to work all day. He's a PTA, physical therapy assistant, and then we meet out around 4 or 5 and work through the evening on the job sites. And then I've been working for my mom too, so I haven't even had mornings free. She owns a rental business, and as you know, everyone experiencing this pandemic right now, everyone's short on. Should get some Molotovs and try to kill this thing. Try to make some progress at least. God, instead of just here's life. Labor shortages. That's the big thing. So if you want the work is definitely there. I've been worried about money for a while, so I went to work so I could get back to this, and this is one way to get back to it. What I told myself yesterday, I was like, damn it, you son of a bitch. If you're ever going to get back to work on this, if this is ever going to happen, even remotely happen, at least feel like you're doing it, you're going to have to start waking up extra early, which is what I'm doing right now. I say it's 11:30, but I had a lot of stuff I had to do before I could even get to this. And at least start recording and knocking off some of these ghouls on the whiteboard. I think, so Halo is out December. Well,
not much time before they get here.
We were doing so well. And then I made that mistake. Oh, we might get lucky. December 8th. And I believe there's a multiplayer beta this weekend. If this, so I don't think we'll stream that, but if my work schedule gets, see, I'm totally up to date. I am ready to play this game. Holy shit, I'm gonna die on my first play card. It won't even be from the zombies. It'll be from my own stupidity. Good stuff there. Now that always spawns a barrel, right? Oh, when you get really close to the textures like that. Another thing I'm like, oh god, because I'm pretty sure they buffed that. Hey, I wonder where the zombies are at. Oh, maybe it's because I have a safe zone. And this is like an older thing, because I think that they like changed that in a patch. Where safe zones no longer keep you pretty safe while you knock on the heart. It's still gonna spawn a feral though, of course. But it feels like the instincts are still there. I guess those instincts were developed after 5 freaking years of streaming. A lot of that was full-time and consistent, so that's good to know. I figured I felt like, you know, that episode of SpongeBob when he forgets how to make the Krabby Patty? That's how I felt. Like, I think I forget how to even do this. Not only am I shy to press the live button, I'm not like, I think that's my fundamental flaw when it comes to this whole streaming thing that everybody's now doing. I thought everybody was doing it back when I started in 2015, and now everybody's really doing it.
You can't keep this up.
I love the thrill. But, and he forgets how to make the Krabby Patty.
It won't work.
I've lost my train of thought. I don't think I've finished like 15 of my statements. I finished the working thing. Working 2 jobs, trying to get back to it though. And the first job, the job with my girl in the rentals is, I think it's winding up. I don't know. That whole situation is bizarre, and I don't. It's not bizarre actually. It's just become recently bizarre. There's a huge shortage of housing too, so like the demand is massive. So that's what I'm saying. There's no like saying when I'm really done with that job, which is frustrating because it's not. Some of you will know this. When you work for family, it's a little different. It's like there's not a 9 to 5 and a stub and clock in, you clock out. It's like, hey, it's 5 in the morning or it's 9 at night, and I'm calling you. And I made you. I put you on this earth, and I need you. So get over here and do this thing. Now, for me, which I can be more open and honest on this forum. A little frustrated because I've put so much money and time into this, and of course the community too, mods. Wilso and Tyrell, hey Waffly, and just so many great community members. Of course, I miss you guys. I don't know who will watch this video if you guys can hear me, but I'm speaking to the universe. I miss you guys. A lot of time on your guys' part as well, of course, and got thousands of dollars, without exaggerating, and thousands of hours have been dedicated in this pursuit. So, in that element, yeah, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated at myself, first and foremost, but I'm frustrated not with the working with my brother-in-law, because I feel like I had to do that because money, I don't, you know, I look at those DSP videos and I thought, oh, Jesus. But when it started to stretch into multiple jobs, and then those jobs seemed to not have a definite end time, like if we're just doing evenings, granted we're working weekends too. Like that was nice. Look, I love all that loot in this play cards. Still my favorite zombie game. My God, so fun, so good. It just hits all the right notes. If I can get that first job on a schedule, then we can get back to it. And this is the best way for me to get back to it. Relearn how to make the Krabby Patty. I think that finally finished like 2 or 3 different thoughts. Maybe. It's a lot to unpack.
Well,
there isn't. You know, I'm 30. I turned 30 this year. I haven't streamed on my birthday in 3 years. That's another thing with DSP that I've just been like, I don't think I'm going to stream on my birthday. I don't want people to feel like pressured. Because I know I wouldn't want to be pressured. It's that whole thing with, like, there was that religion, and there's this book called, I think it's called, like, The Art of Influence or something, or The Art of Persuasion. I don't know, I got it over there. I've half read it, because it's one of those books where you gotta, like, really take it slow and study and stuff. Anyway, there was this religion that would give people flowers in airports, and It was like Buddhist or something. Who cares? It's I guess the Buddhists probably care.
Stuff.
Maybe they don't. They're probably like the most forgiving religion. Okay, gonna focus and tell the story. They would give people flowers and they had to ban it from airports because reciprocal altruism. And there's another word for it, but it basically means you feel, we human beings, unless you're like a psychopath, feel obligated to one another. If you do something nice for me, I've got to do something nice for you. It's like one of these fundamental rules that goes across cultures and religions and languages and the whole thing. Reciprocity, I think they call it in the book.
I'm not actually mentioning how easy that was.
Same idea.
Just in case I jinx it.
But they had to ban them. And, so, because people would get the flowers and then they would feel obligated. And that's what I'm talking about with the bathroom. Or, the bathroom. Why the hell am I saying the bathroom? With the whole story with the birthday streams. I don't make people feel obligated. I guess it's pride. It's that whole Appalachian country, rural America. People in the cities have it too, though. We're not so different. God almighty, all this shit. But, no, I just don't want people to feel like, oh, it's his birthday, I'm gonna give like $10, even if you don't have it. I'll be honest. I'll tell a story now since I'm just speaking in my room alone before I go make my muscles and wrists even sore. Something that's happening is now my fucking feet and hands just fall asleep randomly. I used to give streamers hella money. When I was in college, I went through a period where, like, one of the reasons I became a streamer, because I would just hang out on Twitch, man. That was like my social life for a period. I was in school for communications, digital media, and computer science, and I commuted. I didn't live on campus. And I was like, you know, you get later into college, and it's just like you're just with people in your major and shit. I would just hang out on Twitch a ton, and I started giving people all kinds of money. And I was just working at Kroger at the time, so I was basically making my gas money, but I'd be giving people 40, 50 bucks. Or I'd get drunk. I used to drink. I haven't drank in years, though, thank God. But I'd give people hella money. So I was like, you know what? And then I'd feel stupid. That's a true story. I'll admit it now. Well, that's been like 10 years ago, so. I love playing this on the Xbox Series X. My only frustration is I can still only capture in 1080. Hey, maybe these jobs will make me enough money I can finally buy a new capture card. Even though, God bless this capture card. I've had it since the beginning. It's a Magewell. GG. I'm a loyal Magewell fan. It's a German company. Oh, swing and a miss. No, I'd always feel stupid because I'm like, oh, I don't have that money, or oh, that means I can't have lunch this week. But I wanted the streamer to feel good, you know. It's like, hey man, you're on here, you're living your dream, you're living your best life. Or she.
Killing me here.
I had a wide variety of streamers I liked. I was super into Minecraft at the time. I guess that also tied into the whole streaming thing, didn't it? Streaming and Minecraft was... Oh, I feel stupid. Oh, God. Can they still reach me? I wonder if I'm going to lose this guy. Will they get distracted on that? These Blood Plague Ferals are just a whole nother level of shit. Oh, yeah, 5 minutes, fuck. I would say I probably don't have a cure. Oh, yeah, he's doing, man. That's fun. That's fun. I think I'll make these like 30-minute EPs. It used to be, Croc. God, he had the best name too. Oh man. So sad. I've got a, squirrel though. Squirrel and panda. We named them all animals. I forgot all about that. That's kind of amazing. We don't even have a new base.
Holding up okay?
And I forgot my whole line of thought again. I wish craftsmanship was good. Look, you can't use that. That's... I've been doing some other projects off stream, like how I did Fallout Shelter and reviewed that and stuff. I'll tell you though, I'm just about over the project that I've been on, which is Pokemon Go. I was checking my phone for something, sorry. I'm less disciplined now. I'm just sitting in the studio. So repetitive. Almost level 40 though. Put a lot of time into it. There's been some good. I'm not gonna lie. There's definitely been some good, and I'm planning on reviewing that, so I won't talk about it too much more. But the busy work of it is starting to annoy me. Can I do anything to the base? Well, workshop 2. How much material we have? Not very much. Not very much at all. And I don't think we have a car now. I think that other car was broke. We had hella material and stuff. We must have been in the zone the last time we were rolling and streaming on this. Ooh, that's actually something we should really do, but it's gonna not be easy. I know that they've released a lot of new content, and that's another reason why off stream I figured, wow, we better try to wrap on this in some capacity very quickly. My Series X, man, I'm a big fan, and it really stays cool, but I've got an obsession anymore with cracking open my systems and doing some preventative maintenance, even if it's dumb. I've been working, another project I've been working on off stream is the Wii U project. Now, I talked about how I was going to do a Kinect project. I think the Kinect is terrible. There was like no fun. It wasn't even like the fun levels of frustration. And I have to do a whole setup for it. It's just, I don't know that it's feasible. I really just want to cancel it, but I put a bunch of money into it like an idiot. Because I thought, oh, this will be a fun, dumb project that we'll all enjoy, and then it ended up being a really bad piece of technology, so it's not even easy to do it. It's way more work than it should be, because you need a huge space for it. But the Wii U is excellent. The Wii U, man, I've got so many good things I can say about the Wii U, and that is been moving along at a decent clip. And I've got some plans for that, including a Let's Play Horrible Space Adventure that I intend to do, I hope, before the year's out. Obviously, we want to be back to streaming before December 8th. That's Halo Infinite. And so, if I can get my brother-in-law to be like, yeah, it's going to be like this from here on out, then I'm just going to start waking up earlier and earlier. And if work isn't going on with the rental, then we'll just have to be morning streamers for a while. That's right, we're all streamers, plural. The Royal We is back. But I see that Trumble's back. Like, they put in the plague zones and they put in sidearms. I'm like, wow, that's huge. That's huge. That's probably what we'll get for a while. And then they were like, here's Trumbull Valley. Finally got a long requested feature there. People have been wanting that. Oh, you mother. Let me just casually open this door while I'm being assaulted by flesh-eating ghouls, including one that vomits blood. I didn't bring any medical supplies. Where's the bloater? Oh, run him through that cloud, actually. Now the question is that survivor's still alive. Of course I didn't run through the gas. Wait, is she full on? Oh shit. Oh god. Are these people... Squirrel's a fucking long-term person. Oh god. I don't want to lose her. I think Squirrel's one of my top tier people ever. And I'm pretty sure I don't have a doctor.
Smells nasty.
She's a plumber. God, that's what I feel like I am anymore. The worst job I've had to do in decent. It was... Oh my god, I'm just getting knocked around. I didn't bring any damn meds. He's infected. Like, I almost guarantee you he's infected. I'm just gonna clear that cloud out, but close combat's huge. fudge, man. Oh, she like actually battled it off without too much. One of the things I'm upset about is they recently confirmed that you can't actually gain blood plague cure. He's got to be infected, and I know I don't have cures. You know, since the vanilla, unless they're like, oh, he's okay, he's got to be. He's gonna turn. Since vanilla, on the Reddit, someone posted one day on the Reddit that this guy got sick a bunch, and look now, and it said blood plague immune or blood plague resistance. Hey, he was totally immune from the virus, and the description literally reads, and the guy Jeffrey, but he spells it with a G. So sorry if I'm not saying that right, but I'll be the one who watches this for 30 seconds, so I don't think it matters. Said the description was misleading. Well, hell yeah, it's misleading. Like, the guy on Reddit said, look, here it is. I got sick a bunch, and then I gained this. Because you can gain personality traits. Now, usually it happens, you take them out on a mission to improve their morale, and then they tell you about it. Like, oh, mommy was mean to me, and daddy stuck a finger up my butt. It's like, oh, they're scared to sleep alone. But it made total sense. You take them out on a mission, or you yourself, you go out, you explore, which I think they need to improve this for 3 for sure. It needs to not be like, that's from State of Decay 1 days. Now, there's still some things from State of Decay 1 days, like Cleo drops and some of the, I like the weapon specializations. We talked about that before, but it should totally come back. But one of the things that's not aged well is the whole very constructed set of rules, like where the world doesn't feel dynamic and you can cheese things, and one of those cheeses is it's not only a cheese, but it's too damn random, because you could get an excellent survivor, and what I'm talking about is gaining traits. You could get it, is that what they call them? Yeah, traits. You could get a survivor who's just excellent, right? Marathon, God, Berserker.
Looks like the right place.
And then you could take them out for a walk, and they'll be like, I poured gas on my hands one time, and it gave me acid burns, and now I'm permanently disabled, and they become gimped. And it's like negative 25 stamina, 36 plus infection, incurable. And then morale goes down. I started using shotguns just because I can't seem to hit headshots anymore. I really don't want to lose Squirrel. The last of the vanilla. I don't know why she's hexing. Oh, probably because she's hurt. He might not be infected though, because he's still with us. Oh, good. He's out there surrounded. That'll be good.
Hey, I found it.
Now watch, he is infected. This hasn't even taken 5 minutes.
Can do it.
They're not blood plague, so I just wish, God, I need to get some health in there. She can't dodge properly.
Dear God, I'm tired.
Man, there's so many projects on our backlog too. Like Fallout New Vegas is, I think, 2 to 3 years now in backlog. I wanted to do another playthrough of Outer Worlds and do a capstone.
Sign of appreciation.
Do you want to join us, Nathan? Are you infected? I mean, this is a huge question, right? I'm gonna recruit him, but God, if he's of course he's fucking infected. I knew he'd be infected.
I won't last much longer out here.
Oh my God, he's terrible too.
Go wherever you need me.
Come on, let me show you your new home.
Significant impact. Good.
And the alternative, right?
That's how I feel about it, Nathan. He understands.
If any of you could give us a hand, we'd appreciate it.
That's like one of the things from State of Decay 1 they have to keep around. The fact that State of Decay 1 was a darker game in many aspects. To be fair though, they've kept some darkness in State of Decay 2. But State of Decay 1, you could use drugs. They openly talked about how, like, there's a little bit of a story arc in State of Decay. What's this? Oh, is that the bounty broker? What is that? The Gleaners? I can't read. No, it's called the Gleaners. I need health. Maybe the Gleaners are running an infirmary. There was meth addicts, and at the time Breaking Bad was really big, so you could get water from Breaking Bad.
This place is a waste of time.
You know, it's like the whole Fallout thing, the post-apocalyptic thing. People are going to revert back to these things that civilized society gets rid of. If you've got excess food, you got infrastructure, you have, you know, civil society. But at the same time, I don't know that society, unless like things get so bad that there's just waste and total famine. Well, you could recruit them.
Let's make a deal.
Yeah.
You have men's though? Are you any good? Because I definitely could use a person.
Hey, yo.
Electrical.
Later.
Fishing. Ooh, fishing.
Hello there.
Soundproofing's
nice to
really
see
good
you.
too. Shit.
Later.
But I honestly want the food. People will tell you anymore that soundproofing and stuff is more important just so you don't get raided. But I feel like as soon as you get a 50 cal, that's not really a concern anymore. You give a random survivor a 50 cal and you're good. I have just enough.
We want you on our team. Them?
Now that was risky, to be fair, because it was nice to have someone on there. Oh my god, he's awful. I mean, the 20 stamina is good, but look, 50% food consumed per day. That just completely wipes the reason I grabbed him. It's a wash. Took online courses. But he's not a computer guy? I'm not sure. Well, Nathan, of course, was terrible. I wish I could... Aren't you able to go back and look at the graves? Muzak. He's already a hero. Oh, I forget what we needed to do as far as our hero's concerned. Okay, let's call that an episode. I'm glad we did that. I feel like I'm SpongeBob and I at least remembered the pickles.